Alright guys, welcome to today's video. So to start off today's video, we need to actually go get gas, and wow, it is bright. Okay, that helps a lot. So we need to go get gas, which hopefully we make it there. It is basically out of gas, and then we got to get air in the front left tire because as I showed you guys, it's low. But let's get to it and let's hope we make it there. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's flat, just straight flat. That's great. Let's go to the gas station and get that dealt with. Alright, and as you guys can tell, we made it to the gas station. So let's get out and get some gas. Look at that, just barely made it. Well, let's get gas now. Alright, so as you guys can tell, we did get gas, but I was trying to get air for the tire, and it is 25 cents for air, so I've got to run back real quick. The gas station is just right across the street, so I'm just going to walk over there real quick and get a couple quarters, and let's get some air in this. Alright, as you guys can tell, we did get air in the tire. I didn't bring a tire pressure gauge because mine actually broke, so we just kind of guessed it. Alright guys, so we are back from getting air in the tire and getting gas in the truck. I really didn't think we were going to make it. The gas was so low and the tire was so flat. You could feel it when you were turning. It was heavy. But we got it. We got it both done. So now let's hop into today's video. Can't speak. Let's hop into today's video and let's get talking about a couple problems I've found with the $920 GMC. A couple of them I knew before I bought it, and a couple of them have just kind of happened, which before we get into this, I just want to say it was $920. I knew there was going to be problems to come with it. With that kind of a price, you got to expect issues. So yeah, without that being said, and also I don't want this to be me complaining about it. I'm happy with my purchase. I just want to make you guys aware of what is going on with the truck so that you can know and what to expect for content, because if some of it is things that we can fix and easy fix stuff. So yeah, let's get on into that and let's go. So to start off, the problems with the truck, actually one of them is the oil pressure gauge. As you can see, it's kind of warm right now. It will start to just slowly go down and then hit that red line. I have read a couple things about it, and I have heard that the oil pressure sending unit is one of the problems with these trucks. It's a very common issue, so I am going to do a little bit more research on that because I did see there are a couple other things that could be wrong. So I am going to look into that, and then we will be ordering a replacement part for that and getting that fixed because that is kind of annoying. And how I know it's not at zero is because there's no engine noise or anything when it's at zero, because when we drove it back and we were on the test drive, there was no metal sounds or excess heat. So it is just the gauge. We're going to get that fixed. So yeah, that's problem number one, which I knew before I bought it, so I'm not too worried. But let's get on into the next issue. So another issue with the truck is, I didn't see this when I first bought it. I wasn't really paying attention, but there is a crack in the door handle. So it is kind of weak. You can kind of feel it flex. So I am going to have to possibly get a new one if I can find a cheap one someday, because I do feel like that's going to be one day it's just going to give out on me. So yeah, that's issue number 2 with the truck. Let's keep going. And then issue number 3 is under the hood. There it is. So one more problem I found, actually when I was test driving, I popped under the hood and looked. As you can see, it's hot in here, so I'm not trying to touch stuff. Right under there's a coolant hose. Right behind this. There's a coolant hose and it's actually leaking coolant. So it is running through coolant. I do have some in there, but that hose back there does need to get replaced. Probably just order one from O'Reilly's or something. That is another issue. And another issue that I actually noticed when I was test driving it, but more when I was driving it home. Where is it? So somewhere in the steering there is actually a spot where it's like it doesn't move really. It's like a dead space in the steering. I have read it is a common issue with this truck. There's actually multiple people who complain about this issue, which it's not too big of a deal, but I have read that sometimes it's the gearbox, and I have read that there's also some people who say that tie rods are the issue, and a couple other people say the pit arm is the problem, because those are common problems on these trucks. So I do need to do more research and investigate a little bit more with this truck and figure out what the problem with mine is and how to fix it. But yeah, let's get on to the next issue. And something I did notice when I was getting my tire filled, like you can see here, the tire is starting to chunk and peel, so we do need 2 new tires. For the front, the backs are completely fine, they're pretty much new, but the fronts do need replaced, so at some point I'm gonna have to get new fronts because the outside tread wear is destroyed. The inside's fine, the outside's just gone. So yeah, I kind of noticed it when I bought it, but I really just noticed it now when I went to go get air. And for the final problem of this truck, the rust. There is, as you can tell, quite a bit of rust. My plans before it actually seeing all this rust, I saw some of it when I bought it, but I saw a lot more after I bought it, which is fine. I knew about the rust, I saw it. So yeah, there's a bunch of rust, but it's fine. My plans and intentions with it, the rust does not matter. I want this to be a tow rig for now, so the rust is perfectly fine and I'll accept it for the price I got it for. So yeah, that's kind of all the problems with the truck. Just a slight tailgate, but these are all things that can be fixed. We are not gonna fix the rust, maybe that one front fender, but that'll be about it. So yeah, that's about all the problems we have that I know about yet of the truck. So I will update you guys if anything else kind of goes wrong with the truck or anything. So far it's been great for me. So yeah guys, that wraps up all the problems with the truck. Some of them I knew about before I purchased it, and some of them I figured out after, which I've got to be honest, I thought there was gonna be a lot more problems afterwards. I don't know how long it sat on the lot. I don't know any of that, so I am very, very happy with my purchase. Don't get me wrong, I am very happy and stoked that I haven't had major problems with it. But with that being said, I'm actually going to head to the gym, and I will get back with you guys after the gym. So, as you guys can tell, I am back from the gym. I hope you guys like today's video style. It's a little bit different, so do hit that like button if you did like it, and throw down in the comments what you think about it and what could be improved. Always room for improvement, so just let me know. And I hope you guys did like today's video. I tried to make it a little bit different and show you guys some of the problems with the GMC. Now I know that there's going to be issues with that truck with the price. I just wanted to let you guys know what the problems were and what to be aware of for content future-wise. So yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys liked today's video. Subscribe if you haven't, and have a good one.